Hey, what's up everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and it's time to play some MXGP3, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, just came out today for PC in the US and everywhere else in Europe, like for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and for PC in Europe as well. And just like last time with MXGP2, I'm going to jump in right away by going into career mode and seeing what it's like. First time ever playing the game, I haven't even tried it yet. All I did was created an account, and here we go. You may notice I'm a little sick. I apologize that I sound nasally. I might sniffle. I might do a couple blowing in my nose in this one. Cough a couple times. I've been sick all day. It's pissed me off so bad because I wanted to play this game, but I'm going to try to get through it. And here we go. We're going to select a sponsor. We could choose between, I don't know, is this beer or Bayer? I don't know how you say that. Trentino and Wassner. All the same. 15th place in championship. I'll go Trentino. Why not? You chose your first sponsor by racing with the custom team, blah, blah, blah. Check out team sponsors who are interested in signing a contract with you. You can find the social feeds. Your manager will keep you updated on the opening and transfer windows. Cool. Let's jump into customization real quick just because I know I have the 1,000 credits. So I want to take a look at that. I already set this all up, as I mentioned. So you get this like stock A-Stars gear. Not sure what helmet that is. A Turbis, looks like. Yeah, Turbis helmet, AXO gear. So it's not even, or AXO goggles, then A-Stars gear, and TCX boots. Let's take a look at how much some of this stuff is. They got a lot of different options in the games now, or in the game now. 6D wasn't there before. Let's see. Look at all the A names: Bell, Fox, Ixis, Just One, Scorpion, Scott, 7, Shoei, Shot, Swami, Thor, UFO. It's a lot of different ones. Personally, I'm a big fan of Arrow helmets, but all these are obviously out of our price range. I don't know if I'm going to do any customization because it looks like this is all going to be too expensive. Here's our goggles, 100% UFO down here. We got X brand, just a couple of the States brands that you normally see. So I'm not going to get goggles just yet. Let's see, we got a Turbis, A-Stars, Answer, AXO, Circuit, Fox, JT, Kenny, Corax, Pro Grip, Scott, 7, Shot, Thor, and UFO gear to choose from. Let's see how new. This is all kind of the older gear. So I haven't updated the gear too much. This is all the older Thor gear. How about the Fox gear? This is usually how you can tell. Yeah, this is all older Fox gear too. So they haven't updated the gear too much. So I'll just run with this black A-Star stuff. We got Turbis A-Stars, AXO, FM Racing, Forma boots, Fox boots, Garnet, JT, Kenny, Scott, CD, TCX, and Thor boots. And the neck braces, a wide variety of neck braces to choose from. A-Stars, Atlas, FM, Liat, Movio, and Scott. So that's kind of cool. And then I already went through and actually customized my bike just a little bit to add some spoke color and stuff like that. But let's just jump right in and see what it's like. Let's take a look at race options first. Keep it short and easy with 3 laps, 2 races. AI difficulty, let's bump it up to medium to start, and then physics are pro. I'm gonna go with manual transmission right off the bat and rewind on, so plus 255% in that one, and let's jump in. So let's see what happens here. Last time we just jumped into a random GP, which it looks like that's what we're doing again. Kegums is not the opening round of the MX2 championship, but it looks like we're like a wild card rider or whatever. So just jumping in and doing that. So again, first time playing this game, Unreal 4 engine for the graphics. The physics engine, I believe, was not updated that much, but they did do a couple things with trying to make the movements of the rider in the air more free-flowing. So we'll see how that plays out. And yeah, wow, this is a long loading time here. Not sure if that's positive or not. Well, there it goes. All right, and here we are at Kegums. So the graphics look fantastic. We will go to the track because we're gonna start way out here, I guess. Little dull for the graphics right now. Not sure what that's all about. But here we go. And we're off. I like the sound of the engine so far. Whoops, that is the replay button. What did I press? Oh, I know. Never mind. Okay, bike engine sounds good. I'm in 5th gear here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, those whips are a lot harder to bring back. Alright. So far, it feels kind of cool. Physics feel decent. Nothing like outlandishly bad about them, I would say. And I like that the engine sounds really nice when you get into the corner. Sounds pretty realistic, at least. Oh, OJing a little bit. No harm, no foul. So let me start off by saying that so far this feels a lot better, honestly, than it probably looks. I remember talking a little bit about the gameplay when I first saw it, and saying that I thought it honestly looked kind of bad. But damn it, I keep hitting that button. But I feel like this is pretty nice. Keep forgetting that my clutch is the A button. I changed a lot of stuff around, and for some reason they have your right bumper, because I'm using an Xbox 360 controller for PC. They have your right bumper is like locked onto the replay button. Otherwise I'd use it for a brake, preferably my rear brake. But can't change that up, so that's a little unfortunate. Whoa, whoa, getting a little looped out here. So I'm not riding very well, but it does feel cool. Like I said, I like that you have to kind of get stopped for the corners and get hooked into them a little bit. That's one thing that most motocross games don't do that Sim does very well, that you actually have to get stopped for a corner to make the corner. Other games you could pretty much just hold it wide open. And MXGP3 did a decent job of that, I will say, so it's not all bad, but I feel like this one so far feels like it's definitely a little bit better with actually having to get stopped instead of just coming in and laying it over into a rut. I'm definitely having to use the brakes a lot more. Alright, so let's see if I can make up some positions here, try to get a little bit more up to the front. Does feel like you get stopped a little bit too easy. Not sure if that's just me feeling that or what, but I shift down a couple times and slam on the front brake and feel like I stop almost immediately. So that's a little strange, but it's not too bad, I guess, because for the kind of beginner player learning this game, that helps a little bit. But I'm also already on pro physics, so you'd probably want it to be a little bit more realistic for that. I like that these corners, they grab you pretty well. You can lay it into a rut and it doesn't feel like it hooks you weird or anything. And so far it looks like the AI is pretty all over the place. I remember seeing some of the gameplay videos of this thinking, wow, the AI just funnels into one rut again. Like we saw that all the time in MXGP2. But you can see, look at all sorts of different lines being taken. They kind of funneled to the outside there a little bit, but lots of different lines being taken. And you can make contact this time. Hit Dylan Ferrandis there a couple times. And in MXGP2, it seemed like you'd make contact and they'd kind of drag you to the ground. In this one, I was able to hit him a couple times and it wasn't anything drastic. So, cool beans. Up to 6 now. Made a pretty decent charge through the field. Coming up a little short on these tabletops. Let's try to get a scrub going here. Oh, bring it back. Oh, that's something new. So you actually have to bring it back. Before, you would scrub and it would just kind of correct itself. That's why I wasn't able to bring it back as easy the first time. because I didn't turn the sticks in the opposite direction to actually bring the whip back. So that's something that's a little bit interesting to keep note of there. Trying to get to Covington before the end here. Shoot down the inside. I shifted up a little bit too early there. Oh well. 6th in the first race isn't too bad. Medium difficulty, so decently done there. Behind Pat Terrell. Wow, Pat Terrell beat Hurlings. Interesting. Reputation increases at the end of each GP event. Cool. Skills represents from level 0 to 100. So my skills are increasing. Alright. Braking, throttle management, control. Rain ability did not move at all, obviously, because it was not raining during this race. It's another thing we will note during my time playing this game, that the weather can change. There is now rain, and I think it actually makes the track slipperier, and all that good business. So looking forward to trying that out. They also have 2-strokes in the game, so we'll obviously get down and ride some of those every once in a while. Right now, just getting things going. Here we go with Moto 2. Oh, I don't know why I wasn't shifted up. Definitely hit shift up, but I did not shift up. It's alright, I'll tuck into the inside behind these guys. Dang it, I hit the wrong button again. So the reason I started off with manual shifting is, not only is it probably a little bit harder to learn doing that, but MXGP2 and manual shifting was like 2 peas in a pod. Like, manual shifting was so much better in MXGP2 than automatic because you could get so much more torque. So I felt like that would be the same case for this, given that they didn't change the physics engine up a whole lot, even though they changed the graphic engine. And so far I feel like that's kind of the case. Like, me shifting up out of these corners, I feel like I'm getting them really good drives. But I could be wrong. I could just be feeling some stuff here. Man, it's really tough to bring those whips back. They come back really funky. Trying to make some outside passes here. Triple down the hill. Round the outside, round the outside. Having a hot and heavy battle with Max Anstey here. Using the outside a little bit there. Man, Patrell is cruising away at the front here. Come on back here, Frenchie. So definitely one moto in, feel like I've gotten the hang of it a lot better than that first moto. I was not really on the pace. I gotta start using the clutch a little bit more though. I haven't used the clutch too much in these corners, just relying on the torque of the engine. I like using the outside line here. So the clutch doesn't do much. I just used it and actually felt like I lost some time there. So maybe it's more about keeping your momentum up. At least on the 250s I can understand that. 250s are notoriously good using wide lines and keeping their momentum going, because they're obviously down on power compared to a 450. Feels like the traction's pretty good. I can't really tell if this feels sandy or not, since it's the only track I've ridden on. But Kegums is supposed to be a sand track, so got to keep that in mind when racing this. Using the outside lines here. Kind of went off the track, but no biggie. Whoa, contact. Oh yeah, I figured I was going down there. Man, I hooked that outside rut gnarly. That's the rut that I had formed on the first lap. And I just went out there and just nailed it. Did not expect to come up on Patrell that quickly. So I'll have the engine sounds turned up as much as I can so you guys can still hear my voice during this gameplay. But curious to know what you guys think of these engine sounds. I think they actually sound pretty good. In and out of the corners, they sound kind of realistic. On the straightaway, they sound a little funky, but I think you're going to kind of have that to be expected, because when you hit the top range of the gear, a rev limiter is usually pretty hard to create a noise for. Oh, getting all sorts of kick there. Dang, those ruts are deep already. So I'm having a little bit of a tough time getting going. Might not win this moto because of that. Although it didn't take me that long to catch up to Patrell here. Dang, this Kawasaki is hauling. So it's pretty easy to blow ruts, but it's also pretty easy to hook them. Because that makes a lot of sense. But like right there, I just like hooked into a rut so deep that it just stalled my momentum. So let's see if I can get Patrell up the hill here again. Try the outside line. And hook it, jump down the hill. Nice pass. See if I can win the race now. Yeah, to the line. Nice. Won the race. That was a sick line. That pass was awesome. I'd be way more hyped if I wasn't sick. But I'm like super stoked on that pass already. As I casually die in the background. Alright, so second overall, first GP. Can't complain about that. That's pretty sweet. Got some good credits, got some good reputation. My skill points are shooting up some more here. Up to level 42. Kind of everything except rain. Nice. Alright, so we need a new sponsor for the next race. I already went with Trentino, so I'll go with beer. And let's go to customize bike. Should I work on the 2-stroke that I have? Oh, I don't have one. I only have a 4-stroke. Alright. Kawasaki 2-stroke. Got 5,000 credits. So let's work first on the appearance of the bike, because why not? Oh, there's like a beer sponsored. Oh, that's awesome. So you can run your sponsor, and it's free too, I think. Oh, that's sick. Okay, that's so much cooler than I thought. So let's change up the bike to kind of match that a little bit. Get some red in here. Run some red foot pegs. Let's run some black levers. It'll look kind of cool. That is the throttle housing. Clutch guard. Can change the color on the side of it. Let's go with a nice black though. Make the bike look a little sexier. Change the spokes color. Let's run with black spokes. Black spokes, but let's put some red nipples on it. That'll look schmexy. I went the wrong way. Here we go. Red nipples. Oh, that's looking pretty dank. Brake cables. Could have a red brake cable. I'm gonna leave it standard though. And side number color. I'll be honest, I kind of like that white. That white looks cool. I wish I could change the spring color in the back of the bike though, because that green looks ugly as hell with all this red on the bike. Alright, handlebars. Now let's work on stuff that's actually going to help me first. So let's put on an exhaust system. Excuse me, I need to blow my nose real quick. Sorry about that. Alright, what do we want to run with here? Kawasaki and Pro Circuit go together pretty well. T6 improves stuff. TI6 improves stuff a lot. Ooh, man. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's get a pipe on this thing. Lost a ton of credits doing that, but I don't care. How about some suspension? Do they still have Race Tech in the game? Yeah, they do. Race Tech gold valves. Best in the business. Oh, I can't get them yet. Spent too much money on exhaust. What do handguards look like? Take a look at the Renthal handguards. How about Circuit? Nah, Chirby's. 200 credits for them. Nah, no handguards. I ain't no bitch. Get my hands broken by rocks, who cares? Hand grips aren't gonna help me. How about tires? Could I get tires yet? Yeah, I could get tires. Let's see if there's any ones that will improve other than the Dunlops. I'm sure all these are gonna be pretty standard. Yeah, I'll go Dunlop. Why not? Improve the handling. And last but not least, let's take a look at some brakes here. Probably don't have enough credits for it. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, I do. For braking, Brembo. I have enough. Galfer. Oh, I didn't go to the end, did I? Yeah, I did. And Motomaster. Plus to 9.5. Let's go with that. There we go. Alright, so the bike's upgraded pretty well. Everything's in the 9s except handling, which I assume getting some tires and suspension on it will help. So I'll stick with my gear for now. And let's move on to the next race. Start the race. So first impression so far, I'm liking it. It's actually pretty cool. I was going to be a little disappointed if the gameplay was what it looked like, but it doesn't really play that way so far. Excuse me. I feel, oh, it's a rain race. Nice. I feel like the gameplay so far, it feels really good. So that I'm pretty pumped about. So we're in Germany. It's raining. This is going to be a whole new test right here. Some guys have handguards on. I, however, do not. Starting way outside here. Let's get shifted up and we're off. Into the first corner. Oh, don't lose by Larry. Or are we in Germany or are we in England? This does not look like Germany. This is England. I don't know why I said Germany. Ah, same button again. Alright, so it is raining. Trying to see how that really affects the traction. I like that you can bang bars with people. That's a plus so far. Traction feels kind of normal. Does look like it's breaking down the track a little bit quicker though. There's already some deep ruts developing. Oh, that's so cool that you can run like a full sponsored color bike. I was gonna be really bummed if it was just like pick the graphic color and then it just put your sponsor on the bike like it did before. Ooh, a little slippery there. Not sure if that was from the rain or if I just blew the rut. Going for the lead on these guys, swiping down in there. Patcherell been railing. I'm gonna cut the track to pass you though. Oh, that's a big table. This rain is freaking cool though. I like it. So unique. Can't think of a motocross game, at least in the last 10 years or so, that uses rain. I know a game called MX Rider used to have rain in it, but it was usually on like specific tracks. MTX Moto Tracks had a couple tracks that had rain on it too, but again it was down to specific tracks, so it's kind of cool that the weather conditions can change track to track in this game. And we are indeed in England. Don't know where I got Germany from. That's probably my sick head rearing its ugly face there, thinking that we're in a different location. We're definitely at Matterley Basin. And I'm killing these guys in the mud. My rain skills are going to go up a ton. I like how they are developing different lines too. There's an inside-outside line right there. Look at all the ruts in these corners. Kind of getting cross-rut through them, but I don't know. I'm digging this game. I mean, maybe you guys don't necessarily like the look of it or what, but so far I'm pretty pumped with it. It's definitely a little bit above and beyond what I expected, which is probably why I'm more pumped on it than anything. Because when I saw the initial footage of it, I was like, oh god, it looks so bad. Oh my gosh, like this isn't gonna be good. But they must have made some really good, appropriate changes to the game before release, and I dig it. I think that we'll see some patch updates, obviously, on a couple things. I've seen people crying for patch updates already on the first day. But I think for just an initial launch, this is pretty good. Like, I don't think you can pull too many things apart that say, like, wow, it's way worse than the previous one because of X factor. Like, no, it's right on par with the MXGP series games that I played before. And I like those games a little bit more than the MXGP3 TV Supercross Encore series. So, all in all, I feel like this is a pretty good game so far. And I'm excited to do more of the career mode and do more of the just general races and some of the challenges that they probably have in the game as well. Get into it a little bit more, do more videos on it so you guys can see more of the game and make a general opinion for yourself, so you don't have to just base it off of one video that I make. But I knew that this video was gonna be one that I had to make, where it was like I had to go in without playing it once, just general impressions and see what it felt like. And so far, I gotta say I'm impressed. You guys obviously can, you know, buy it on PC yourself. If you're in Europe, be sure to check it out on the consoles. If you're in the States, you can only get it on PC right now, unfortunately, as mentioned. Well, that's a little bit of a weird, not sure. Okay. All right, well, that's the one thing that they might need to fix a little bit. Oh my gosh, the traction is terrible. But yeah, in the States, it won't be released until mid-June. I want to say like June 17th, but that sounds wrong even saying it, so could be wrong there. So keep an eye out. Local stores, when the pre-order dates come in, if you want to get it on console. As I mentioned before, this is on PC that I'm playing right now, so it might look just a tad different. I'm not sure. I have known games in the past to have completely different graphics and physics on the PC than they have on the console games, so don't know if that's going to be the case with this game or not. But at least initial impressions, you can see for yourself on the PC what it looks like. So far, I'm digging it. Oh, look at that sexy whip. Yeah. I'm jumping off the track, though. Man, oh man, being sick sucks. Alright, one more race. I'll do one more race and finish this up. And I'll call it for part 1 of the career mode. My rain ability jumps up. My other abilities jump up as well. Cool to see. Matterly Basin. Golly, I don't know. I must have looked at the track picture and thought, yeah, that looks like Teufelstal. Guess it kind of does, but definitely Matterly Basin in England. I'm just a complete idiot today. Alright, Moto 2. Why am I starting so far behind these guys? Scoot up. That was really weird. I started like a couple feet behind the gate. Alright, mid-pack start this time. Trying to squeak to the outside of these guys because I know I can charge into this corner harder. Flying into these corners. Oh my gosh, it's so packed tight. Oh my goodness, jumping into these guys here. So definitely for the next episode of career mode in this game, I'm going to up the difficulty for sure. Make sure that these guys are on realistic difficulty so I have more of a challenge. Because while these guys are kind of a challenge for me just getting into the game, I can tell that pretty quickly I'll be able to learn how to just kind of swoop by them and also start better than them as well. So looking forward to the challenge of the realistic players for the AI competition. I'm also looking forward to doing some online playing on this game. Hopefully Jeremy and I will do some videos together on it, and we'll do some online racing, maybe to get together with some subscribers and do some racing. Be some fun. I know on my Steam account I've already had some people message me today and ask if I'd played it yet, which unfortunately, like I said, I had not played it until this evening. Being sick sucks. Had to leave work early today. And just honestly barely feel good enough to get up and do this video, but I'm trying. Love making content for you fine folks out there, and this is a huge release this year for the motocross gaming community to have this game come out, so felt like it needed to be done. Trying to drag race Patcherell into the next corner, and I'm gonna get him because this KX250F has so much power, bro. How cool is this though? The rain falling? That's awesome. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've seen it in a arcade video game. I've seen it done in sim. I've seen people try to do it in like Reflex and stuff on PC. But most of the time it's pretty hard to do like changing condition tracks because most of the time the conditions you make are static. But obviously we'll be able to race Matterly at some point in the dry. And we've also now raced it in the wet, so really neat excuse me, to see. I apologize for the coughing. Just gonna sit back and watch some of this gameplay, or play some of this gameplay, so you guys can watch it and you don't have to hear me being all nasally for a little bit too, so you can just sit back and listen. So, I mean, based on that impression, what do you guys think of the sounds? I like them, but, I mean, my opinion's one. You guys could have a completely different opinion. But, so far, I kind of like it. I think it sounds a little bit more realistic than before. Still not necessarily hitting the mark in any aspect. I think that there's a lot of room for improvement. But, I like it. I mean, I think it sounds better. And improvement is a good thing. Like, we want to see these games hit new levels of improvement. Obviously, as fans of motocross gaming, we want to have good games for us to play, and so far I'm digging it. I think that this is a pretty fun game. The sounds are good, the physics are pretty decent. I'm not sure how they look from an outsider's point of view, but I can tell you that they feel pretty good, so take that for what it's worth. And that's gonna wrap up this first edition of Career Mode, first look at MXGP3, the official motocross video game. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I apologize again so much for being nasally and annoying. I will definitely not be so in the future videos, but we did a GP win. We won Matterly, second at the first one at Kegums, and then win at Matterly. And I think the graphics look unbelievably well. I mean, really impeccable graphics. Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm really happy with the game so far. I hope you guys definitely check it out. And I hope you guys stick with us as we continue to work through career mode in this game. But for Kellen here on Stereo Systems, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one.